Hey YouTube, it's Hubalubalu back with another video, this time Dive for Valhalla on the Nintendo Switch. Now this game is a 2D beat-em-up action RPG. If anyone ever played those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or the Simpsons game back when they had the arcade system set up with 4 people, it's kind of like that, except an old Viking setup. Now what I found out about the storyline from playing so much of this game was you're a Valkyrie who takes possession of these Vikings who needs to find somebody to save them in the end. The storyline's not very clear and you never really find out much throughout the whole game. Now you start by choosing your own Valkyrie, which gives you different points and attributes and abilities different than the other ones. And then in-game, you possess the certain bodies of the Vikings. So in this game, it's not really that hard to die a lot, but you can repossess those Viking bodies when the tombs pop up at any time. The attacking system goes as the dash, the attack, the headbutt, smash, or the toss-up, depending on which character you're playing, and you have the jump, and then you have your super as well. Now you can combine your combos with your Y and your X to create certain attacks in certain situations, which is actually pretty fun to get used to. You get these abilities by collecting runes every time you level up. But the first time you really do it, you're kind of confused because it's not really the same system as every other game is set up. Now each symbol can represent a health, defense, spirit, or attack. If you go over a blank space, you don't get any points for that box. But there is another ability sheet where you can add one ability every time you level up, and that will add to your damage, it will add to your critical hit chance, etc. Now when I first started playing this game, I really had fun. I actually got to play with another person, and that actually attributed more to my fun playing of this game. And I did go over some reviews and they said they didn't have as much fun, it was very bland, and I'll get to that. But I do have to say, this is a game that you want to have more people in it. So the map layout is level by level, you try to find certain areas to get to and defeat the bosses. Then on the same map you have these side missions where you can choose to fight these side bosses and earn experience and other things, or not. They did fix a couple of things that other games didn't really seem to recognize, like the health pots or health hearts will follow you around instead of you going to search for other ones, because those are really valuable throughout the game. Little pets you could find, and one of the major negatives I saw playing this game was the bosses were just the same thing over and over. A hit if you're farther away, and a stomp if you're closer away. I actually beat like 3 of the bosses just by going in, waiting for a stomp, and going out. It was just this easy little thing I could have figured out if I was a child. I didn't think there was much challenge to this game at some points, but at some points I just think there were too many monsters. You find out these spiders can come in at either side and they shoot a spider web, and if they're going at alternate times you get stuck in this wrap where you just can't get out and you just die automatically. I thought that was just kind of bogus. You can't even jump or dash out of it. I did start to see a little bit of repetitiveness, and that there was no really reward for going farther into the game. It was kind of just the same thing over and over. Yeah, you did have those cool abilities that you picked up halfway through, but at the same point, you just never really wanted to reach to the end because it was one of those same gameplays kind of thing. For my last negative, I did see more FPS dip when I got later into the levels. It actually stopped at one point, and so I was just kind of like okay with it, but it wasn't as big of a deal as I thought it would be.
After everything's said and done, I would give the game playing solo a 7.0 and a 7.5 if you're playing with multiplayer.
Alright guys, that was my review for Dive for Valhalla on Nintendo Switch. I'm Hubalubalu. Please like, subscribe, or comment down below if you like this game or if you have any questions. I'll be putting out more videos as much as possible. I just started this YouTube, so hopefully I'll see you next time.